Hello and welcome to What in the Rocket League. It is the game show that is a little bit dorky and comes with all the wrong answers. Today, I'm going to be joined by none other than the one and only the lovely Boyoroyo.
How you doing?
And alongside Boyoroyo, we also have Craftman.
New, improved, and crafted to your needs.
And of course, we have Finnerdt.
Still shit, not improved.
Still shit over
What the
there.
fuck was that,
Craftman?
Well,
Just realistic, you know. It's some people call it pessimism. I call it realism.
yeah, boy, I was just giving the people the introduction to myself. That
That's like crafted as on Tinder.
You're such a sales person.
That's my
Why are you not?
Tinder
Why
bio,
you should be
yeah.
working in sales, crafters.
What's that?
You should be working in sales. That was.
I should.
sold.
Well, with like a
I
jacket
now
like
want
this.
to buy you. I'd love to buy you now.
Well, you can dial 555. This is not available right now, and order yourself a Craftman today.
No, can you say that again? I need to write that down.
No, it's gone now.
Everyone in
It's-
chat
once-
is
once
saying
I'm
that
off.
Crafters is not
I
available.
missed my window.
Not available.
Well, guys,
Yeah,
welcome.
I
to-
technically am, but
Welcome to the show. It's lovely to have you all here. Before
It's
we
good
get
to be
too
here.
carried away talking about Craftman's Tinder bio, but of course, if people are tuned in last week, they will be aware of the special channel redemption, that point redemption thingy that they can do. And when they do that, it will play this sound.
What
When
the
that sound's
hell
played,
is even
all of
that?
our contestants have agreed on an action, and there it is already.
What the hell is even that?
hey,
Boyer was last, so Boyer's on -1. Great start, Boyer. You
Oh,
did really well so
Hey,
far.
get in.
Game is way
It's
too
in my-
easy. Right,
It-
GG's boys, see you next week.
It's quite a simple
off.
one as well. It's just finger guns, like.
Yeah, but I've not
It's
got
literally just
fingers.
finger guns.
My fingers are like below my desk. I need to take them out and
you need to take your hands
Why,
out from
why
your
are they
desk.
below your desk? Boyle?
because that's where my legs are,
I see. Carry on.
and they are resting on my
Boyd, I
legs.
didn't take it out of the hole.
And they are resting on my legs because that's my comfy place for them to be.
This is
Also,
already
we're not
going
just- we're just-
terribly.
I was just going to say, we're just going to ignore the fact that he's dressed as Charizard and in some Pokemon world.
Yeah,
that-
get it right,
Charmander.
Crawford.
Charmander. I don't give a fuck.
You already said it right earlier.
Did I? I don't care. I never played Pokemon. I have no interest in Pokemon at all. The only Pokemon game I ever played is Pokemon Go, and even that was over for like 2 weeks. So.
Oh, but now we just need to start calling him
Okay.
Charmeleon, and that might really annoy him.
Oh,
Well,
I'm just going to call him Squirtle. I'm going to refer to him as Squirtle and just be done with it.
Oh, just call me Boyle. This is
You're
a
gonna
very
get so
simple task.
much hate mail, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Crafters.
That's all from me as
Oh,
well.
oh,
I know
me,
where-
yeah.
I know where you live.
Oh yeah, please send all your hate mail to @CraftmanRL on Twitter. I very much appreciate all the interaction on social media.
also,
Isn't it Boy Royal
555
artist?
Crawford
I'll
is not
pass on.
available.
Craftman is not available.com.
Well, you know what? We're going to move on to the first round, and I will explain the rounds every time as we go through them, just for you contestants and for everyone in the chat as well. Round 1 is, of course, fill the gaps. And by fill the gaps, it comes down to some tweets, some recent tweets from the Rocket League world. Maybe not necessarily always about Rocket League esports. Perhaps it will just be someone within sort of the RL community. They'll at least be somewhat well known. I'm sure that all the contestants know who they are. I try to specifically pick people that you know rather than doing you dirty. And
Right.
we can move straight into the first tweet of the day, and if you can all see it, is a tweet from Shogun. He says, I find it crazy that we've seen 2,498 series played this season, and I've blank.
Okay.
This tweet,
I've-
can't remember.
I find it crazy that we've seen 2,498 series played this season, and I've received tweets from everybody playing in those saying, "Why did you not call this Rocket League?"
Is it? And I've not seen any.
And I've not seen any.
I've not seen it. He's just not seen it. He's not been watching. He's
He's had
he's
his
doing
eyes
his own
closed
thing.
the whole time.
Yeah, it's.
I
he's just
remember
not
seeing this tweet. Oh my god.
2,498 series played this season, and I've maybe it's casting them all. Maybe I've missed it. I've not been watching much. Maybe Strogan's been casting them all. He's been a busy guy.
At the same time as we're doing them.
Very
Yeah,
crazy
it's
that we've seen 2,000 blah 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 series played this season, and I've not seen a single one I liked.
Oh, That could be right.
Nah,
To be
that-
fair,
that-
that could
nah.
straight up be
I
right.
mean, it's entirely possible. I mean, Boyo, me and you, was it last week we decided that Shogun has the biggest ego in the world, and that's why he's an F tier caster.
Bottom tier caster.
Bottom tier caster.
Follow me on
Honestly.
Twitter, please.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
so
guys are never
perhaps-
getting into
perhaps the
RLCS.
answer is I
I think
find
you've
it-
just
No,
condemned
the offer's
yourself to
off the
life
table.
outside the RLCS, mate.
Maybe it's I find it crazy that we've seen 2,498 series played this season, and I've still been placed in F tier by Boyoroyo.
And it could to play this
Yeah,
season,
but-
and I've had to listen to Boyo and Crafter's cast.
Whoa.
back at his-
Okay.
He's bounced back, and I've still never listened to a Rocket Benelux stream.
And I've never even heard of Rocket Benelux.
Just like the rest of the.
I've never
just
even
rest-
heard of
rest
the
the
Rocket
world.
RB.
Aidan, that's Ritz coming from you, mate. Seeing as we made you.
You jumped
did.
ship.
I did. No, it wasn't me saying it. It was Shogun. It was Shogun, not me.
Yeah, sure.
It's his fault. Him and his big head.
You clearly enjoyed saying it, though.
Okay,
You
I think
clearly
I know
enjoyed saying the quote.
I think I know this one. Can I go for the right answer?
Go for it, Coffin.
I find it crazy that we've seen 2,498 series played this season, and I've predicted every single one of them correctly, or something to that effect.
Well, that would be the correct answer. I find it crazy that we've seen 2,498 series played this season, and I predict every result correctly. So, Craftman, you do
There you
get
go.
yourself your first point, and indeed, you then go up onto the lead. Finnett's in second place because Boyoroyo is on -1. So,
That's a bit of a scam, yeah.
Players out of 3 is not impressive, is it, though?
do you
Hey,
think he
you're
has
not
predicted
last.
them all correctly?
No, absolutely
I
not.
also want to say,
Not a chance.
challenge the fact that I don't
Not
think we've
a
seen that many
chance.
series.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
I mean, Finn, you literally have the entirety of Octane.gg stored in your brain.
Well, yeah, but if I was to say it here, then I wouldn't get people to view the website, would I?
Well, there you go. Go to Octane.gg, everybody.
Octane.gg,
New site
guys,
starts soon.
Rocket League stats.
Yeah. Soon.
New website soon.
At Finnett, if
Soon
you
for the
have
year.
any problems, at Finnett with all your hate mail.
At Boyoroyo, actually, I
Any
want to put
problems? That goes
interactions.
for general life issues.
It's
Yeah,
everything.
that's it.
That's it. That's it,
Anything.
yeah.
If the website breaks, tweet Nish.
You want to
You'll love
retire?
that.
Hire me. I can get your retirement plan. You need someone to give cash? I'm your guy.
Do we have
Alright,
another
well,
tweet?
If you want
Aiden?
money. Yeah, could have been it.
Can I
We do
get-
have
yeah,
another tweet. So moving forward, the second tweet of the day is going to be from Jar of Jam, and he goes, "As we're
Ooh.
sitting in the green room and having a video chat, SpooksRL just reaches blank blankety blank."
Down and
Ooh.
puts on a Charmander costume.
Just reaching over to the phone and contacts Finn for some retirement plans.
Spook reaches the epiphany that he'll never be on RLCS mainstream. Sorry,
reaches the
Spook.
epiphany that he took- he took that
Are you
gas
projecting
from
your own
Boy.
issues, Crafters?
Yeah.
Slightly, yeah. Slightly.
was-
Sorry,
Oh,
Spooks.
God.
That was...
I love you, Spook. It cut deep, that one. It
It's
cut
got
deep.
real dark here.
Yeah.
As we're sitting in the green
Sp-
room having a video chat, SpooksRL just reaches blank. And that wasn't the right answer, by the way, Crawford, just saying.
Okay.
See, I don't know, too, because Crafter had an advantage. I'm sure he was actually there at the time. Like he was. I know Crafter was here in a half.
must
I just
have
don't know.
been.
You were, 'cause I wasn't. And
When
So
was that?
RLCS.
May 22nd. That was the.
That was RLCS,
bloody-
any
Yeah, it
major.
was NA day.
Yeah, I just
Uh,
someone got there instead of me. You know, I'm just saying.
I feel like it's going to start with reaches the conclusion that. Or whatever comes
Mm.
afterwards. Dunno.
Reaches. I'd say. Oh God, we're sitting having a video chat, and Spooks just reaches through the other camera and strokes my head very lightly. You can do that in OBS Ninja.
Reaches his own.
There's a lot of things we can do in OBS. It's
Roof.
kind of scary.
Yeah, there you go. I'll
He's
touch
touching you,
Boyer
right?
right now.
Stats, right?
I'll here.
Oh, but
here,
your
here,
hand-
here,
Left out.
here,
That's the
Finn.
wrong way.
Come here. There you go. It's correct on stream, not in the actual call.
It's
Yeah, I feel
it's beautiful. Honestly, I've never been so scared the rest of my life.
Someone in chat.
Acid in the
yeah, he
acid
says-
in the chat says reaches for a phone and dials 555 book a Craftman.
That's the wrong
I mean-
number. It's Crawford is not available.
Craftman's not available.
Get he's not even listening.
.org.net.
You get rid of his mod right now. That's not on. Right now, Aiden. Right now, we're not going to get rid of his mod.
I
That's
can't
not
do it.
happening
I
here.
can't do it. I can't do it.
Can't be listening.
He's more powerful than me. He'll ban me from my own stream. He knows the way.
Don't make me come up there, Aiden.
The whole we've got a whole
I feel
website
like,
using
I
him.
feel like Boy and
I
Kraft
stayed
is
up
a
there.
bit.
But I wasn't there for
Oh,
your
nice.
prize.
Yeah, but you
Ben,
still have an advantage, right? Because these are your people.
I was chucked that day, but I wasn't there. I was watching Eurovision.
You were too busy watching Eurovision. To be
That
fair,
was
so was I. That's why I got
unbelievable.
moved the series.
I knew it was. I knew it was when you asked it. Like, can I get moved to series?
There was people coming over. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
That's criminal.
know.
Reaches
I
over
don't wanna
and
shout at
pulls
people in the
out.
building.
She's over.
Reaches over and pulls out a gun. I don't know.
He reaches the
Oh,
pulls a
oh
gun.
no!
Finnet.
Oh no! I remember
Spooks
it
is a
now. I
gangster,
remember it. I
Does he,
remember it.
Yeah, on Twitter
Oh,
right now.
can-
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
Actually, can I go for it? Can I go for the right
Hang on.
answer again?
Reaches out and pulls out a bow.
A bow?
No, he reaches out of his window and pulls down a cat. That's the right answer.
That
Oh, it
is
was on about a
indeed
cat.
the
It
right
was,
answer.
yeah.
It says just reached outside his roof window and pulls out a cat. Spooks during the RCSC stream.
This was
in the
thought it was
back
gonna
during
be
the game.
something-
This is what while me and Bacon were on stream.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be something wacky, not something mundane that we do every day of the week.
Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
is this
I-
a
I-
is
Anything
that
else with
thing?
box, you know.
Do you do
Finally,
this
isn't
for
that a
that?
common thing in
Hang on,
Netherlands?
let me check my window, okay?
Well, Craftman, it was
Oh,
the
wait.
correct answer, by the way. just so you know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, but there's no cat to be found outside my window.
See, so this isn't
Well-
just a mundane everyday thing, Finnet. Is it normal in Holland, in the Netherlands? I mean, I could give the
Bring out a
answer, but
cat.
I
I
was
say you
good
do
to ask
literally live there, Aiden. Why are you
You
asking?
literally live there.
I do,
Yeah.
but just to get Finnet because I'm not like homegrown, you know. Finnet might have the
Not
more
homegrown.
accurate-
Where are you? Where are you grown?
All right, well,
Oh,
let's
man.
move on. We got more tweets. We got two more, and the next
Okay.
one,
Yeah,
the
there's
next
second
one
place,
being
maybe.
what's that? All right, moving on.
Say that
we
again,
have-
Finn.
Yes,
I'm still in second place.
Oh,
yes, you're still in second
I'm
place. Yeah,
rolling away with
amazingly.
it.
You've not scored a single point, and yet you're second,
Well, I scored a not.
and not
Minus
-1.
one. I scored a not
Not
minus
minus one.
So,
That's brilliant.
checkmate, atheist.
Okay, so the next tweet here is from. It's actually from Digital Bacon.
Ah.
Crazy to be back at
Oh.
it, but let's
Mm.
go. Can't wait for blank.
It was.
Oh,
Can't,
but
can't wait for my positive COVID test to come in.
that'd be everything I'd be excited for.
I mean, I love the picture. Like, I had to include it mostly because of the picture.
Yeah.
His facial expression is like he's shocked. It's like he's just gone to the doctor and had a
Can't wait for
test
my
which
haircut.
he was hoping he wouldn't have for another 20 years.
Can't wait for Jay to come back to Casting Rocket League.
Can't wait for my haircut.
He's in the airport there, surely. So it's can't wait for my overpriced pint.
It would be accurate.
Very accurate.
Can't wait for airplane.
Can't wait for airplane. It's actually a really long. Is airplane really long? So it's a big long white bar over it.
Or just really likes the movie Airplane.
Is that like the Cars ripoff, or is that Planes?
That one's just called planes.
No,
It's not a
that's
rip-off,
that's
it's
planes.
sequel.
Airplane is like the comedy movie with like Leslie Nielsen from like the 70s or 80s. I can't remember. It's
Yeah,
a
I'm
good-
too old for that. I'm
good
too
film.
young for
How
that.
old are you, Craft?
Is it can't wait to be back at sea?
How old am
Well,
I?
call the
How old do you
airplane
think
standards.
I am?
That's
I
20.
think perhaps a vampire. You've been maybe 724 years.
Yeah, not quite. 25.
I was close to 23.
Well, there you go.
You'll
Anyway,
give me that.
can't back to someone who's not 25. I don't think Bacon.
I don't know what the tweet is, but
Can
I
I
actually.
come up with the answer? I think I know this one. I saw like 5 tweets of it.
Yeah, I say I think I know what it is.
I know.
Uh,
I know what it
well,
is.
I
but
think
I've
it's
got too
can't
many
wait
points.
for-
I want to give what he
Boy,
used.
can't wait for Red Bull something universe tomorrow.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
it was tomorrow.
it's something about Red Bull and
It's Red Bull Universe tomorrow.
Yeah,
I think it was
so-
the day before. So Red Bull Universe tomorrow. That's my answer.
Yeah, that would be the correct answer. He was
Yeah.
indeed heading on over to Switzerland for the Red Bull Switzerland Universe and doing a bit of
Yeah.
casting. It looked like a lot of fun, and he actually had they made these little Pokemon cards with all
I
the
saw
casters.
those.
It was
Oh,
super
yeah,
cool.
those are
Those look
cool.
really cool. I'm really jealous
I
of
saw
those.
yesterday some skits for TCS. Free,
Oh yeah, him and Jay are still doing TCS. I think.
Mhm.
Well,
the player today actually.
I think he might still be in Switzerland for that, actually.
You're not able to
So-
come back. No, we're not letting
He's
anyone
just
fly
stuck
anymore.
there.
Digital Bacon
Starting to
learns
go to
German. We
I
lose
mean,
him forever.
there's worse places.
There's
to be
Drago
stuck, to be
Switzerland
fair,
crafters.
right?
Starts casting
There are
Nitro
worse
League.
Crafted, do I go to Switzerland crafted for a laugh? Yeah.
Oh,
Wing
for
Center
just
to
a
the-
road
There are
trip.
definitely
You
worse
steal
places
the
to be
car.
stuck, mate.
I get you. Crafted, you can get a car. I can't.
I mean, yes, but no.
You don't need to steal here. We can just do it. We can do this legally.
You can just walk, really.
Is this
we'll
really
walk
the
it.
place to be
There is
discussing
literally a
it?
tunnel.
We'll do it in a video game. In a video game. It's fine.
Imagine
Not
getting
need to
life
do it.
advice from a guy wearing a Charmander costume.
Yeah, I don't want to.
What's wrong with
Squirtle,
this?
squirtle, eh?
The fact you have to ask that boy, I think, shows what's wrong with it.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
All right, well, just to
But it's because you're wearing the suit, you
There's
can't
a
see
lot
yourself.
wrong with it.
But it's okay, boy. It's okay. We don't have to.
I mean,
it's
you
a
got-
phase.
you gotta
It's a
think-
phase, mum. It's a
sulking
phase.
now.
It's a face. Yeah, I put a jacket on. I'm trying to bring a little bit of class to the show today, you know? Look at this guy. In his bloody Pokemon suit. What a guy. I'm the only one who's made an. Well, actually, Aiden's made the. Yeah, he's put a shirt
See,
on.
I didn't
I
make
put
an
a shot
effort.
on about 7.5 minutes
I actually
ago.
changed
I
his shit.
am
I just had a hoodie on.
Crafted.
Mate.
It's 21 degrees and I've got this fucking thing on. You think I've not made an effort here?
I did. You literally created
It's
a
all-
sauna.
It's 21 degrees here as well. Funnily enough, because we live in the same place. This
Yeah,
is quite
I
warm
mean,
too.
this.
It doesn't
Okay,
matter. That's your
okay.
that's your decision, boy.
We'll
an effort.
leave Boyo's fashion choice alone, and we'll move on
Yeah.
to the last tweet of this
Move back on.
round. And it is going to be from Turbo Pulsar. He says, "Blank one
Ooh.
more time, head ass."
Oh, I already know what this. Oh wait.
Well, I think we all know what this is.
I
Um,
don't even know what it is.
You don't know.
No, I
What
don't.
the hell is even that?
Hey!
Oh,
Well, I called
Hey,
it
that was Finn. That was Finn.
Finn,
I
it
called
was
it late.
last. Finn, it was last. So just to remind you, Finn, you did score a point last round. You went up onto 1 to reel in crafters a little bit, but you back down on a 0. It still keeps you in second place. Boyoroyo on -1.
Yes, I'm catching up.
He's catching up by someone slipping back. That's the Boyoroyo way, isn't it?
I think
Yeah.
That
this
didn't
tweet.
land.
capitalised on
And
people's
back to
failures.
Turbo.
We had a
capitalised
lot of
on
turbo
people's
talk last week on the show, where
Yeah,
show
we were trying to, like,
was we
It's like a turbo deodorant or something.
yeah, Turbo Buzz
Yeah.
released his deodorant brand, so maybe it's got something to do with the fact that use my deodorant one more time. head
Talk about
ass.
my deodorant. Talk about my deodorant one more time. He's really angry at the show.
Spray me on your arms one more time, head ass.
Spray him on your head ass one more
Fucking
time.
Shogun, do
Head
it one more
ass.
time.
Well,
head
to be
ass.
fair, this was also tweeted on May 22nd in the Spooks tweet, so maybe it's like steal my cat from your window one more time, head ass. He's really angry at Spooks. The Spooks, so just stole his cat. Really fucked up.
Joe was like, where's my
Um,
cat gone?
I want my cat. I want my
It's,
pussy back.
No,
It's
I'm gonna
quick
answer
chat
this.
one more time.
He's
head
fuck
ass.
off! I wanted to answer it!
Oh,
I know,
Oh, has
boy.
he
I
got
know,
it?
that's
is
why-
that,
it's
is that an
quite-
answer,
it's
Finnet?
quite
Is that an
chat-
It
answer?
is
one
an
more time.
answer.
But tweet below said at Turo, not at them, it's just at space Turo, just to add to it. Make a point, please.
So I said quick chat one more time. Head
Quick
ass.
chat one more time, head
I
ass.
don't know what to
next
do
tweet,
here.
at
Boyoroyo
Turo.
always added on a little tidbit there, which is actually.
Yeah, I think I get it. The at Turo.
But Finnet
That's
did go first, but he did kind of force his way through. He's a little bit
He
rude.
did
if
kinda
you
yawn
ask
there
me.
from the-
He just
Boy
jumped
never
straight in. He's
told
like,
me.
he's like, all right, no, we're gonna skip all the jokes and we'll just go straight to the answer. I'll get points back.
I just want
I was-
points.
I'm
I'm
like,
sorry,
oh,
sorry.
I'm
I'm just
sitting here,
extremely
I'm
desperate to
sitting
not be
right
on
with
0
two.
points, okay?
Fine, I'm on
extremely-
-1.
I just don't want to be on 0 points. Yeah, but boy, at least you're not on 0, right?
Yeah, but I'm not even on
Because
Turo yet.
if you
I
have
can't
-1,
make it
people
to
will look
zero.
at you. No. People will look at you and they'll go,
People
oh,
look
he's
at me
actually
because I'm
done something,
insanely
he's
good
had-
looking,
He's had a
Finn.
go and he's fucked it, and that's fine. But when you're on 0, it's like, oh, this guy's just sitting here. He's not done anything. So I'm trying to save my image, okay? That's
People
all.
look at me
That's
for
why
my
I'm. That's
insanely
why I'm
good
sweating.
looks.
Excuse me.
People look at me for my insanely good looks. That's the reason, Finn.
Is that why you're wearing a suit that's obscuring half your face?
No, it just adds to the image.
It adds, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just letting this go. I'm
Well,
out of this.
As did the point.
Finnet and Boyo are both right. And
Can we rock, paper,
given-
scissors
given
for
Boyo-
Well, I would say
given
you
Finnet-
didn't
it.
and the
point
answer
each.
clearly is quick.
Finnet was first, so you know what? I'm gonna be nice because Boyo is on 0. I won -1. I will put him up onto 0, but I will put Finnet up onto 1.
Rock, paper, scissors, I'll take the full point.
Fair enough.
So
I'll gamble.
you're both getting a point here.
I-
that
either
way,
concludes
I'm
the
still
in the
first
lead.
round.
I've just made the same distance. It doesn't help.
Boy, if we do that a couple more times, we all get points and we just overtake Crafter together.
Okay, fine. We're gonna DM each other the answers in
Wow.
it. Yeah. We're just saying it at the same
Listen,
time.
you guys know that was
Collusion.
scripted. That was scripted, mate.
Yeah, it's all part of the plan.
It's all
It's
it's all a
Count.
ploy against the Scotsman.
I'm the
Oh, wait,
Scotsman
he's
as well,
Scottish-
though.
He's Scottish too.
It's a civil war, mate.
The
It's a civil
Scotsman.
war.
The Scotsman.
Right, okay, so that
I'm the
concludes
one for the
round
Scots.
one. The points are looking quite close. It's all within one. Crafter's leading, though, with 2, and Finnerdt on 1, and Boyo has managed to get out of the red and back onto 0, so must be feeling good about himself with his little Charmander costume. It's so cute, actually. On 0 points. Oh.
That's just very demeaning.
Squirtle, squirtle,
So much for an
squirtle.
impartial game host, but okay.
Oh yeah, no, don't expect anything from me. We're moving on.
I was going to say,
Well, I
when
didn't,
did
and I'm still
Aidan ever say he was
disappointed.
going to be impartial?
True.
I never said I was going to act any way
Dan
at all.
DMs to me here.
I'm just
and
here
I
to
said-
facilitate. Right, so we will move on to the second round. This is one of my favorite rounds. It is round 2. Why you lying? And now for everyone watching back home or in the chat, this round is all about lying or maybe telling the truth. All 3 contestants have given me both a truth and a lie, and I've told them to use one specific one. I don't know whether it's a truth or a lie, so I know as well as the other contestants do. And the way we'll go from left to right. We'll start with Boyo. So Boyo, what you gave me, you said, I performed in my school show dressed as a Tunnocks tea cake.
Uh-huh.
Right. What was it? Just a talent show? What was it?
It was a
musical?
nativity.
What was it? A nativity.
Yes.
It's
I
a
don't know what
Tunnocks
that
tea
is.
cake.
It was a nativity.
Is it a
Nativity is like the
nativity?
Oh,
Christmas
just
thing.
now.
For those of you,
activity.
for those of you who don't know what a Tunnocks tea
Yeah,
cake
I
is,
can't turn tea cake up on stream.
it is basically like it's like a chocolate shell with like biscuit in the bottom and then cream in the middle. It's beautiful. One of Scotland's best exports behind me.
It is.
Wait, was this for a play?
It was for a nativity, so the nativity is like the Christmas story.
Oh, okay. So it is a play, right?
Yeah. But a play,
Okay.
yes.
But why?
In a
why?
Christmas story, okay.
Why was
Yeah,
there a Tunnocks tea
Were
cake
you,
in Jerusalem?
did you have any lines?
Like,
Did you have any lines?
There they are.
There they are.
Hey,
There you go.
He's brought them up.
I've done it for you, chat. Look at that.
Oh,
I'm a good
you've
guy.
done it. I was just about to put an image up on screen. That's really good.
Nah, I think a job
That's,
for you.
that's what a
Sorry.
Tunnocks tea cake looks like for all you guys that don't know, because
least
it is
then
quite
it's
region
in the
specific.
box.
But no, it was like
Wait, is
I
that like a
don't know-
donut? Hang on.
no, it's like a not a donut.
So
It's a tea
how
cake.
old were you when this
Over that, it was
happened?
primary
Boyle?
7, so 12.
You mean 12?
Did you have any lines in a play?
I had lines, but I had a lot of lines. I was very egotistical, like I still am, so I
So-
talked a lot.
So were the other people in the play, were they also food items?
No,
A Tunnocks tea cake with
So-
a lot of lines. What was it? What were the lines? What were the lines?
I wish I could tell you, but I
Oh,
genuinely can't
convenient.
remember.
Okay.
I
So,
see.
so
I
the other
see.
sorry, hang on. The other
It's
people
usually
in the play.
eat me. That's eat me.
So you had a lot of
That's it.
lines, you say?
Yeah, I had a lot of lines because it was like I took a main part. I was like more like a hosting kind of role for the whole thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. A TK as a yeah.
I was like the host. I can tell you the
Better
other
host than
host
Aiden.
was dressed up as like a traditional, like, you know, like the body hats you get crafters, that the
Oh, the wee like bonnets.
Yeah.
The CU Jimmy hats.
yeah. I mean, how I mean,
That again, very regional Pacific. We're going.
Scottish, but
I
the other
feel
host,
somewhat excluded here.
the other
Yeah,
host.
Finn, you and the rest of the chat. That's
It's okay.
this is
Okay,
just
Boyo,
a
Boyo.
conversation between me and Boyo
Go on,
about
quick.
fish
There we go.
shakes and CU. There you
There's-
go.
there's the
CU
hat.
Jimmy. That's a CU Jimmy hat.
That's a thing,
Ah,
so that's
okay.
what the other host was wearing. That was we were the hosts of the show.
So the other people were
I
all
see.
human characters.
Yeah, they were like Mary, Joseph, baby Jesus, you know, the usual.
Was this a normal thing? Did people often dress up as?
No,
Tunnocks tea
this was
cake?
the first time they'd done it. It was like a new. I think it was like one of those like
It's like
let's be
some
really
new wave
cool.
nativity
thing.
play.
Yeah, it's like a.
Did they force you to go into that costume, or did you yourself say, "I want to be a Tunnocks tea cake"?
I liked attention. That's your answer. I think you can kind of get it from here. I can also tell you that I still had that costume in my possession till 2 years ago, but then we gave it to my mum's friend who teaches business in a school, and she wanted to have the costume.
Mm.
Sorry, hang on. Why did she want?
I don't know. I think she just found it funny, so she wanted it in her classroom.
Because you you added the fact that she teaches business, which hints
think
at
it
the
was
fact
like-
that would be relevant to the fact that she has a Tonic
I
TK
guess it
costume,
could
but
be
isn't.
relevant because it's a business. I don't know. That's what she wanted though.
Hmm.
Was there anyone dressed as Caramel Wafer?
No, it was just the Tonic TK getting to see you, Jimmy, and
Yeah,
then
see
the
you, Jimmy.
regular nativity characters.
The thing is, right, this is Scotland, right? The schools are fucking.
The schools are fucking
Especially
right.
crackheads.
I'm sorry, that just cracked me up. It's like, oh yeah, you know, the tea cake, the see you Jimmy, and all your other favorite nativity characters.
Mary, Joseph, the innkeepers,
Mary, Joseph,
Jesus,
wee baby Jesus.
the
We had
shepherds.
two pack of Biggie sitting in a corner.
Is it the Tonic TK like
I'm
part
gonna
of the
say,
ninth commandment?
did the nativity end with baby Jesus taking a bite out of the tea cake?
No, it just
And-
ended and we said,
and
like,
you-
oh,
you
thank
all-
you all for
you-
coming, blah, blah, blah.
And then at the end, you all just sang Loch Lomond.
No, literally,
at the door.
we had the Tonic TK, no involvement to the actual nativity. It was just a hosting role of I bring everything in and announce what's going on, you know? I
Alright,
would just brought it. I brought
okay.
the show in.
Right, so I'm going to summarize this. You were in a nativity play as a Tonic TK wearing that hat. You
Yeah.
were the host. Baby Jesus didn't have a bite out of you. You had a lot of lines, but you don't remember any of them. Very
I remember the
convenient.
gist,
But
but
you,
it's not
but
the
the only believable part of this is that you wanted to be the Tonic TK, given the way that
And
you
that
showed up
he
in
wanted
dress
the
and a costume.
attention. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's very
100%.
believable.
That's like the most believable part.
Well, I mean, that because it's all true.
We got the Ben
Yeah.
Play in chat goes. If we get gold, me and frankincense, we got a hat, tea cake, and a caramel slice.
I'd pay to see that. Oh, do you know we should like could get a bunch of Rocket League people and put on a nativity? That'd be great.
I wish I still
We
had
do
the
that
costume.
one
I
day.
do regret giving the costume away.
Alright.
We
really
need
great,
we need
mate.
old over zero to play Jesus then.
Yes. Yes. we
Actually, wait,
do.
there's only baby
We can go
Jesus.
Sarah
That'd be
again.
Baby Jesus played by Turbo
Can't play
Pulsar.
baby Jesus. Yeah, Phil Paulson's he's got to play.
I'm in a
God.
barn, you
Gotta play
head
God.
ass. There's
Alright,
no room
guys.
at the end, head ass.
I think we've
Thou
grilled
shalt
and-
not quick chat, head ass.
Yeah,
grilled
yeah.
and interrogated
You
Boyoroyo
have really
enough.
interrogated
Okay.
me here.
Right. Right. So do you want me
I think
to
Kraft's
give
asking
an
first.
answer?
Go
Go.
on, you
Uh,
tell us
right,
what you're going
so-
with.
Right. Okay. So the thing that's throwing me here is the fact that you don't remember any lines. Although I can't believe that.
After
What
the
I
6
also
years
what I
ago.
also think is I for some reason I've heard this story before from you. I don't know why. It's either you or somebody else. So I'm gonna go with true.
Alright, Kraft is going with true. Finnet, what are you saying?
I'm gonna join Crafters because I think Boy has a thing for costumes. He's wearing one now. He had them made
You know
his
what?
costume a
That's a
couple
good
weeks
point.
ago, and the fact when he added the thing about someone's aunt now owning the costume, because that didn't seem something that he'd make up. But yeah, I think he's got a thing for costumes. So I'm also going to say that that is the truth.
Alright, Finnet and Kraft both say it's true. Boy, was it indeed the truth?
It was the truth. Yep. And wait,
Yeah.
wait a minute, get it.
Hey.
Even got proof.
Oh, I saw that picture.
I
man.
think Finn saw it before. Yeah, but I've got proof of it. There it is.
Hang on, someone write the
Ah.
Wi-Fi password down.
No, oh, wait, that's a steal computer password. Don't steal that. No. Fuck.
It's
Get
password
it.
one as well.
Oh,
Brilliant.
giving you a wrong
Brilliant.
time,
Oh
man.
no,
was
we're all correct. We're all correct.
You're all correct. You're all correct.
Yeah. Do you know as well, boy? The thing that was tempting me to go with lie is because at the 2014 Commonwealth Games there was the opening ceremony and people were dressed as Tonic tea cakes as well.
Oh,
so I thought
I thought
you might have pulled it from there.
When was how long ago was 2014? 7 years ago.
That's
why.
Jesus Christ.
That'll be
7
why.
years ago.
That's why it happened. That makes so much
Was it
sense.
actually? Was it 2014?
It'll be 2014 or
Right.
2015, so that makes a lot of sense now why it
Well,
happened.
there you go.
There we go. Oh, wow.
There we
Crack the
go.
code.
Oh, mystery.
Now we have to
solved.
ask why
Let's
they were
go,
wearing
gang.
Tonic tea
Scooby
cakes.
Dooby. All right. Okay. Let's move on.
Okay.
So Crafters and Finnet both got a point for that because they both got the right answer. It was indeed the truth. Boyo, you didn't trick them, so had you tricked them, maybe I would give you a point. So we will move on to the next, a truth or lie, and this one's from Crafters. On a trip away with my university radio station, our hostel was invaded by teenagers.
What was
Okay, I'm
the
just gonna
radio
I'm just
name?
gonna straight up tell you the story for this.
Okay.
So it was it was second year when I was in university, I think. I was when I was in university, I was part of the student radio station, shout out Radio Cali, and we had
Get
these
shout outs out.
shout out Radio Cali,
You went to Cali.
radiocali.com. But
Wait, you went
what
to
we did,
University of California?
yeah. But what we did, it was GCU, Glasgow Caledonian University,
Ah, of
Cali,
course, yeah.
Radio Cali. There you go. So we had these trips away once a year called getaways, and we'd go pack up a bus or a coach or whatever, head up north, and we'd rent out a hostel for the evening where we'd basically just have a party. We'd bring speakers, everything like that.
Hold on, you
and,
said it was a
get some-
getaway. Who are you getting away from?
Just getting away from
Getting away from
all
Cali.
you people.
Let me
You
tell you that no
people.
one wants to go to Cali.
Exactly.
We all
But,
hated it there.
Yeah,
Just couldn't wait to
basically.
get away.
No,
So
it's to-
desperate-
it's to
imagine being
get
so
away in-
desperate to get away, you go further north in Scotland.
Exactly, yeah. And we just, rent out a hostel and that's our place for the night. We just have a big party.
So it's one night.
So it's basically one night away.
Yeah,
We'd go
yeah.
up. We'd go up one day, have the party, come back the next day really hungover. But when we were up there, one of the guys organizing it, he went to go get the food from the local chippy. And for sake of privacy, I'll call him Aiden. So Aiden, he went to go get the fish and chips or whatever we were having from the chippy, and he bumped into a young lady. And because Aiden is that way persuaded, he managed to chat this girl up. Who's, bear in mind, I said teenagers, and I wasn't lying. Maybe like 3 or 4 years younger than him. I think he got chatting with her, and he got chatting with her, and he said, "Oh, we're having a party back at this hostel. Do you want to come?" And she's like, "Can I bring my pals?" And I was like, "Okay, we're gonna think maybe 2 or 3 of them." He comes back. We're none the wiser. We just this random girl comes back to the hostel, and then all of a sudden, the entire youth population of Abernethy descends on our hostel, and we're like, "Holy shit, we cannot deal with this." So we kick them out. We lock the doors. They try to get into the minibus, or one of the minibuses that we brought up with us. They were shaking it. I think they managed to break into it. And then me, in my fully drunken state, I think I was like 2 bottles of wine deep at this point, so I had no idea what was going on. I'm in the back room, and there's no joke, 3 people try to climb in a high window to get in, and because it's me, I'm like, "Oh, come round the front, I'll let yous in." And I go round the front, and Aiden was standing there saying, "Adam, upstairs now." And
Look, I've
Yeah,
only been to
and-
Scotland twice, and I definitely didn't go there to get away from the Caledonian Radio Club.
But one thing as well, our friend of mine, Martin, we refer to him as, he was in the basement of the
What the hell
hostel.
is even that?
Hey!
Time was
I-
last.
Again, call delay.
Yes.
Oh,
And you live closer. Em.
Nope.
You're in the Netherlands. You should get the fastest reaction
My
to this.
internet's bad.
Should do. Anyway, can I continue with the story?
you can. Finnett's on one foot.
The one last detail I'll add to this is my mate Martin. He was in the basement, and he was also pretty gone at this point as well. And some of them were trying to break in through the basement door. So he grabs a snow shovel, which is like literally the closest thing to him. Opens the door and said, "Back off, or I'll take your jaw for a walk." And they fucking run away. So
Jesus.
yeah. Any questions?
Did the
Yes,
SWAT
I think-
show up?
I'm already thinking bullshit here because Cali can't afford a school trip. No way.
A school
Nobody-
trip? Yeah.
Nobody
aye.
can afford a trip from Cali.
We had
So
our
how
many.
how many people was your group?
Oh, maybe about 20-ish, 20 of us. I think there may have been roughly the same amount of youth as well.
Okay, that was gonna be my next question.
Hmm.
So did
But yeah,
they
we
came
had to
in?
it was basically like Dawn of the Dead. We had to defend our land. That's what it turned into.
You said there was a man with a shotgun.
No,
shovel.
with a shovel.
Oh,
A
a
snow
shovel.
shovel.
I thought. Why did I hear shotgun?
Yeah, he grabbed
actually a
the
bit of a
snow shovel
psycho.
and threatened one of the teenagers who was trying to break in.
So what time of year was this?
This was like it was like January or February, so it was quite cold.
Oh, it makes sense that he had
And
the snow shovel. See, I was trying to catch
Yeah.
you out there. Yeah, nice one. Nice, good read.
Uh,
I'm maybe it is.
Um.
I'm stuck here because like it's very
So you said,
detailed
hang
with
on,
the
you
whole
said
story.
you'll.
bear in mind, I have thought about what I'm picking for a couple of weeks now. So
He's
Bro, I
been
was asked
writing
two- Bro, I was asked
segues
2
to it
days
as
ago.
well.
When were you
writing
asked?
scripts, you
was
know,
asking-
all these different things.
He's created a whole world.
I
I am
said
God.
The world of
2
Craftman.
days ago what I'm picking, and
Yeah,
then
but you
Craft
knew,
is
you knew the format ages ago.
weird.
I
Ah,
also
true.
it's fine.
I'll give you a rough year. I think it was like 2015 or 2016. Some
It was an
around there.
exact date.
It was like early. It was January, February. That's the
Right.
time of year we used to go on those trips.
But you said there was a university radio.
Yeah, so the radio station, we organized it and we just we wanted a party, so we were like, let's just go book a hostel and have a party.
How often at your radio?
Because basically what we said that radio station was, we were a drinking club with a radio problem.
Nice.
That's what we were.
Where did you go again?
Did you have that on a T-shirt?
It was sorry, no, I didn't have it. We didn't have it on a t-shirt. We should have sold merch like that. What was your question, Boyle?
Where was it you went?
Well, I said it was Abernethy. It was next to Abernethy. It was a place called Nethy Bridge, which is like a 10-minute drive roughly from
Right.
Abernethy. So it's very, very north.
So why would you
in
choose to go
Scotland.
to Abernethy anyway?
Because it's nice and secluded and away from everything.
It didn't seem to be.
Everything that happens in Nephew Bridge stayed in
Oh,
Nephew Bridge.
Exactly. Oh, honestly, Nethy Bridge. Nethy Bridge is like the tiniest little town, and like
Yeah.
these teenagers obviously had nothing else to do, so they thought, all right, these guys are having a party. They're out of town. We'll just go invade them.
What did they? What was sort of like the main attraction to this place?
For us or for the youth?
hostel.
The fact that we I think this was like the second or third time that we'd booked this place for these getaways, but the fact is, like, it was a small hostel. We could just rent it out entirely ourselves, and it's like nice scenery up north as well.
That's
It's a nice drive, nice to be out there in the open, in the wilderness.
How long
Not-
was the
not quite
drive? How long
wilderness.
was the drive?
Oh,
What was
about-
the traffic like?
How
What were
many
the
red
road
cars did
conditions?
you
Was
see
there
on
any,
the
was there
way?
any diversions you had
It
to
was
go on the way there?
the
many
drive's
magpies?
like 4 or 5 hours ish.
Any
Maybe
motorways?
6. No, there's no motorways up that way. There's tiny little roads
on
like
the way
round
there. I mean,
Lock
at all, you know,
Lowlands and
like, you could have went.
stuff. I think there's a portion where you go up the
Yeah.
what is it, the A8? I think it is up that way.
Okay. Then they take a left or a right.
So you take out of Cali, you take a left.
Can you
and then
direct me exactly
straight,
to there right now?
and then right, left, right, left, and then straight for 20 miles.
I'm going to go math. Give me a second.
You play Geo.
Do you know
so
one
you
time?
might be able to catch
Do you
him
know
out.
one time we drove up there? This isn't the same time, but one time we were driving up there, and I had to drive up there. And while we were in the car park ready to go, I back the van up, and run into a traffic cone. So we have to everyone has to get out, lift the van up while I drive forward so they can take the cone out, and then we can go. That's not the same time, it's a different time, or a different trip. But we had multiple of these getaways, and that was just one of the many stories that I could tell from you. Tell you from
these teenagers, like, what was the deal? Like, what were they doing? You know, like, what you say
Nah,
they
it's normal.
invaded. What was their actual action? What was their
so
motive?
they were just.
It was their
Well,
first instinct.
I think what happened. I think what happened was Aidan brought this one girl back, and she said, "Can I bring my pals?" So he thought it was going to be maybe a few of them, but she turns up, and then like 10, 15 other people turn up, and we're like, "All right, we need to get the situation under control." We try chuck them out. We try and get a few of them out, but then they just start to try to get back in. And that's where the invading part comes from.
How drunk were your group?
I think
you
we're
said
all
you-
pretty
you-
smashed
you-
at this
you-
point.
you were
I was
quite
fairly.
late.
I had like 2 bottles of wine at this point. I'd already thrown up on the carpet.
Nice.
It's red wine, so the spew was red as well. It was a lovely image.
This is tough.
That's
Alright.
tough.
Yeah.
Because it all
Alright.
sounds believable.
Does it now?
It does.
Yeah, so.
Like, I know what Scotland's like.
Not even
and
the chippy is still open. Ben
believable.
found the hole.
Wait, Crafters, what's the name of
Alright.
the chippy?
I don't know. I didn't go to the chippy.
Oh, you're right.
It was
Phoning
him
your
and
friend
someone-
right now.
It
asking
was
what the name of
it
the
was
chippy
it was Aiden and someone else who went with to the
I
chippy.
don't
to
like
get
how
the
I've
food.
been thrown under the bus for this one.
It was just that I don't want to say the guy's name. You know, I'll keep
suddenly
Fraser's
become
identity
a
secret.
little bit of a pervy guy that's invited a bunch
What
of
did
people to
you
come
get from
invade
the
the
chippy?
hostel.
I think he's married now. That's the funny
To the
thing.
teenager, fuck.
To that one person, fucking hell.
It really worked out, didn't it?
It was a true love story. They lived happily ever
Love at
after.
first sight.
Well, what
So
no,
what
he's
did you get
actually
back
here
to
with us
Glasgow
tonight.
with
Aiden,
us, you
come on
know?
the stage.
Crafters, what did you get from the chippy? That's my question.
Love at first
Oh, God.
invasion.
If it's well, usually I get a sausage supper. I can't remember what I had that time because it was like
Good choice.
5 years, 5
Nah,
6
it's
years
just
ago
Favorite
now.
beer brand.
My favorite beer brand
Yeah, what were you? What,
back
what were you-
then or now?
I don't know why asking that. If he
Yes,
wasn't drinking
both.
beer, was it? I thought he was
Yes,
drinking wine.
I like all sorts of beer. I like Corona.
Don't.
What's the other Peroni?
Started out
Very
weak. Started out weak.
Political statement.
I also enjoy
Oh yeah, I
Beer
forgot he's an
52 subscription service.
I forgot he's an alcoholic. Just look behind Crafters right now on the camera, and you can see about 25 bottles of alcohol.
Yeah,
behind him.
all my bottles are. Oh, fuck, I can't even.
Is this the
fucking show
word
you.
from our sponsor
know.
part of the show?
It could be
I wasn't
if you really
informed.
want to.
I wasn't
I'm
briefed.
Are you kidding me?
Get the hashtag ads. You're
All right, guys, I'm gonna need
literally
answers
down
from
here.
you.
I have an empty bottle
Okay.
of wine.
gonna need to answer. Oh,
Full
I
bottle
think I have
of
to go
wine.
first, don't I?
Go for it.
yeah, on you go. You can go first.
I don't want to go
Also gonna
first,
fix
but
my
You're
leg.
the-
okay, so
if you
I'm
insist.
torn here because it's either it's very very detailed. There's a lot of details that sound like, some you couldn't really come up with. But then you said you were working this for weeks. And then there's also the part of me that thinks that this is partially a true story, but
Oh, it better be a
there was
partial
only there was only the girl that actually came in, and there was no pals of her. There was no invasion.
Mhm.
And that's sort of what's throwing me, but it's a dilemma. But I'm gonna grow some balls, and I'm gonna say truth.
Oh,
All right, then it goes the truth.
so he says event. I can imagine Crafters being in like a radio station club at uni. That's believable. Going up north for a wee getaway, believable. People invading, it's all really believable. And like for my lie, I was planning on making it up on the spot. I'm going to be completely honest for my lie I had planned. I was just going to freeball it and see what happened. But the fact that you planned it, like that does concern me about it. I don't want to copy Finn, but I do want to also say it's true. I want to catch up the true, sure.
All right. Two truths. Well, Craftman,
he's
you
got the
told a
points, hasn't he?
very good story, and you know what? There weren't.
What
a
do you
lot of
think,
holes in
Aiden?
it.
Because obviously you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, to be honest,
It's false,
normally
he's saying that, it's
normally
false.
the grander the story and the more details and things, the more little loopholes you can slip up with. When that's why I asked the question about what time of year it was, because I was like, why has he got a snow shovel? It must have been winter, but you got it on the head, so I've got a feeling it's true as well.
I think he's asked that because it's false. I think he wants to stroke his ego.
No,
He's
it's
smiling.
completely true.
Oh, thank fuck.
Yeah.
It is true. So
I got
Finn
money for a moment there.
It's very true. Those getaways were mad. That was one of the crazy.
The Young Reporters Club were, they were insane.
Well,
That
boy,
over the
you've got your first point technically.
Yeah!
You're positive.
Hey, well done, boyo.
Over the
Okay,
cow in a
boy.
different breed over there. Literally inbred.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
Goldfish is right.
That's the
Goldfish is
same
right
breed,
in the
that's
chat.
the issue.
Goldfish is right in the chat. Any time
Yeah.
of year, especially up north, you do need a snow shovel.
I'm gonna say, we don't get snow down here.
Snow shovel.
A snow
Snow
shovel.
shovel.
Snow
Is
shovel.
easy
it
for
like
me
one of
to
those
say.
really wide ones where you scoop the floor, like you just slide it along?
I think
I mean,
so.
you
Yeah.
scoop snow.
Oh, you think
I think
so
he-
now?
No. Well, I was like I heard that secondhand. That part of the story I heard secondhand because I got sent upstairs by
And
that
2
time.
bottles of wine at any time as well. True.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to Finnerdt. Finnerdt, you said. Oh,
Oh,
I
Oh,
once
oh.
helped the Queen of the Netherlands to pick out a plant pot.
Wait,
I did.
Wait. wait. What is the
Truly
full
did.
name of the Netherlands, like the actual country?
The
Netherlands.
Kingdom of the Netherlands.
No, like the full title.
The Kingdom of the Netherlands.
Okay, it's a kingdom. Fuck. I
Were you
couldn't
trying
remember
to think
the
if you trying to think if the Netherlands had royalty?
I couldn't remember.
No, we're actually
they do. I can
dictatorship.
tell you
ruled
they
by
do
Kim
have
Jong-un
royalty.
Yeah, I
and,
thought it, but I wanted to make
dictatorship
sure.
house.
I wanted to get the quote. I wanted to hear it first hand.
Plant pot in quotes.
Okay.
That's it.com.
So just some added context. At the time, I was working at a garden centre.
It's back at the garden centre.
And this was not too long after the Queen and King moved into like a different palace, so they needed new shit for their garden. So I was restocking some plants, and she tapped me on the shoulder and went, "Hello, young man, can you help me pick out a plant pot?"
Hello, young man.
Hello.
I mean, young man, right? She's the fucking queen. She's not gonna go, "Oi, prick."
As I
Right,
said,
so
no,
I turned
knowing
around, right,
various
I'm like, "Of
Finn,
course,"
knowing
right, I turned
various
around and
Dutch
I-
people, knowing various Dutch people, including you, I could believe the Queen would say to someone in the shop, "Oi, prick, can you get me a plant pot?"
That's the saying like you expect the queen to go. Alright, cunt, want to get me a plant pot?
Yeah, I mean, right. So I turned around. I'm like,
That's
"Of
not
course." I
stodgy.
looked
That's
her in
not
the eyes. I'm
stodgy
like,
as she goes into Dobby's.
I'm like, "Holy shit, it's the queen."
Oh, you pricks.
So so I turn around and I look her in the eyes. I'm like, "Wait, holy shit!" I didn't say that.
That would have been good if you did.
So I said yes, and I turned around. I looked her in the eye. I said, "No, fuck off. I'm not helping the queen." Um,
Down with the monarch.
It's my lunch in 2 minutes. I
I'm with the
gotta go.
monarchy. No, yeah. So she needed a plant pot, and so I helped her pick one out.
What'd you pick?
Fuck knows, dude. I didn't look at the plants, but it was just a plant pot. So
It's pretty good.
I helped her pick one up. And then actually a week later, a coworker told me that the queen was here. What here being the garden centre last week, and then that they came to get a different plant pot because someone helped them and they gave them the wrong size plant pot. So I scammed the queen. That's what it comes down to.
Oh wait, so hang on. So you sold the Queen the wrong
Yeah, the
plant
incorrect
pot, and she
size
came
plant
back.
pot. It was too wide.
It's too wide.
But
I
it was
see.
How
too
long did you work at this
large.
garden centre for at the time?
Well, you mean up until then or in total?
Like, until then.
For about, I want to say 4 months. I think.
So you've been working there for 4 months and you couldn't pick a good fucking plant pot? How shit were you at your job? Like,
Man,
surely after
you're
4
so
months you'd have
bad.
figured it out.
Well, you know me. You know my incompetence knows no bounds.
Yes.
What was the
Yes.
garden centre called?
De Bosrand.
Is that a Dutch
Aiden,
word?
is that a
Aiden.
real garden center?
I don't think it's like
It's-
a big chain or anything.
Well, where I
sounds-
live is quite. There's like 4 locations.
What does it
and
mean
one of
when you
them's, like,
translate it?
the forest edge.
Yeah.
The forest is a
Forest
shit name.
edge.
Sort of.
Yeah, we have Dobbies, that's so much better.
Dobby just sounds like an insult though.
Because I'm pretty sure I've called someone a Dobby
Forest-
before.
Yeah, Dobby.
Hmm, but-
wants a plant pot. Bastard wants a plant pot. Anyway,
I've just moved on from Finn's story, I don't care anymore.
So was it just the plant pot then, or did you sell her any plants or anything else?
Well, I mean, the part of the place that I worked in was the sort of outdoor plants, and she already looked at the plants. So you needed to help find
So
the right size plant pot.
Was she also buying a plant at the same time?
I mean, I assume so.
Did she
It could be-
say,
I
"Here,
didn't know
son,
that.
here are my plants, now give
Wait.
me pot."
give me
Okay.
pots. Give me pots. I mean, it's the Netherlands. That's a reasonable thing to ask.
This is the thing, right? Like, so she wanted a specific plant pot. Like, there was something in particular she wanted. So you had to help her to find that. You managed to give her the wrong one, but you
Yeah.
don't know whether she was buying a plant or not at the same time. So, like, how do you know?
I mean, yes, she
what
was,
plant
but she
pot to
didn't. She
get?
didn't. She did come with me to a plant.
Wait, how were you expected to know the size of the plant pot needed then? If it...
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if she was buying a plant then.
Did you ask her any questions about?
Of course, she
like,
had a
oh,
plant.
what,
She
what,
said,
what,
she
what
said-
was the
she said it was-
conversation?
No,
She said
and
she
what I'm
needed a
saying
plant
is,
pot of this size, right? She said she needed a plant pot of a certain size.
what
right.
size?
Fucking hell,
Okay.
I don't know, dude. I probably didn't know back then. To be fair, that's why I gave it the wrong one.
I thought you got it wrong.
It was
Actually,
just
yeah.
a specific size, right? And I thought I picked the wrong one, but it's like I'm helping the fucking queen. So my brain is just like, you know.
Oh,
Can't read,
I'm trying to
can't-
get, if I'm
never
join
be
the
able
royal
to,
family.
So I just gave it the wrong size. I didn't look at the actual thing to see what side it was, and it just turned
I
out to
mean,
be the
that's
wrong one.
fair. I've
And a
worked
little
in
bit later,
retail
he got
before. You always,
fired 'cause he was shit.
It's not
I always
retail,
used to
but
fuck
yeah.
up. It's technically retail. Yeah, it's
I
a garden
guess.
center retail. Yeah, technically.
But even that
Yeah.
technically, it
I-
is retail.
I
100% this is
I'm
retail.
willing to believe that all retail employees are idiots. So
I definitely fit that description. Yeah.
yeah, you
I was
do.
I agree.
fucking useless.
Did you
I
try
was
to
just
When
upsell?
was
following the thing.
when was this as well? How long ago was this?
It was 2017, right? Hang on, no. So I finished on 9th. No, it was 2018. Yeah. It
2018.
was my second to last year of secondary school.
And you were
yeah.
how old? What, 14, 15, 16?
17.
I was 16 or 17. I think 17.
16 or 17?
Wait, how
No,
long were you
16,
working in that garden centre?
He was there for 4
basically,
months at that point.
for that school year. So from like
I was like a summer
August.
job.
No,
It was a summer job
exactly the
during school
opposite.
time, so it's exact opposite. Yeah.
So it was for like I think 8 months or something. I think from like
Hmm.
September 2017, and then until like May 2018. I think.
Was
What
he,
hours did you work?
I worked once a week on Sundays. From
was
26 hours.
queen was she with anybody or was she just herself? Did
Hope
she have
so.
a king?
She
there
just wandered
was
off.
there was what I
any
thought
of the
was a
other-
bodyguard,
Right.
but he
Did
was
anyone else
fighting-
recognize her? Was there any media or anything?
No.
No.
Is
Just
the
like,
Queen of
oh,
Ireland's
this
like Big
queen?
Lizzie, who like if she walks
I mean,
out
I
the
should
house,
say
she'll-
she did live like sort of nearby that area. So and apparently she'd been there before as well. But
Right. Sorry, I'm just laughing at Terziak in the chat saying still absolutely insane to me that Finn has a face.
not just a duck.
Not just the duck.
So you're saying you're saying the Queen just moved over at the time, didn't you?
yeah, because they were I think the new king was abdicated.
Right. So
The
she
word,
just
I think that was like
Right.
2013.
the Queen had just moved, but she was going there for quite some time.
Sorry.
I thought you said she went there for quite some time. She just moved, so she just start going there.
Yeah. So
Wait, which queen
before
was
before
this?
they
Like
became
the queen of the current king, or like
Queen Maxima, yeah, the current queen. So the king was introduced in when did King Willem Alexander become king? That was like 2013, I
I
think.
don't know. I don't keep up with it.
Something like that. And then during that time, they lived in like near the place where I live in like some palace. And then after a couple of years, they moved to a bigger. I think it was a bigger palace, but more sort of like the main, royal palace. So then they need ship for the ship for plants in it.
I think I've made.
I
my
think I made a
decision.
method as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
My
right,
God.
guys. What are we going for?
Well, I go for who's first, then me or Crafters.
I think Crafters because he has more points.
Well, I go first.
I'm
I
open if I say
see.
that. What's it?
See, that sounds like something that would just happen in the Netherlands because the royalty like compared to the UK, the royalty is like a little bit more relaxed, you would say, and they do go out in
Are
public
you
a little
familiar
bit
with
more.
royalty Netherlands?
Yeah, I know them well. Met them a few
not
times at
overly,
some
but-
plant pot shops. Actually.
I went round our house one time. There's this shit plant pot lying in the corner. I think they would have got someone else to do the shopping for them, like their housekeeper or something. So I'm gonna say this is false. I'm gonna say you lied.
Why
Why
did
you
Crafters
lying?
to say that? I want to say lies as well because there's no way in fuck that one I would not have heard the story before from Finn. He would have 100% bragged about meeting the Queen for some reason. And two, there's no way the Queen would just go to the plant pot shop herself and go, "Can I get a plant pot, son?" But no, that wouldn't happen. There's no way.
Are you going with a lie then, boy?
Yeah, so that's a lie. That's a lie.
Well, Finn, it's a moment of truth or the not truth. Is it a truth or a lie?
Is it truth?
Oh no way!
Yes, it is the truth.
You're
Is that
kidding.
Yeah, no, I am not.
Oh man,
And I need to check if
I
Finn ever
should have
told
gone.
before.
Oh,
Surely you
man.
would have said this. What the
It's
fuck?
like
No,
I said,
boy,
it was
boy, I
it was that
actually looked in-
believable because
What, Finn?
like royals in other countries other than the UK do just go and do.
Yeah, boy,
like,
I
isn't
actually
the,
looked
Isn't the
in
king in
our
the
house
Netherlands? Doesn't he
and
fly
it's really
KLM
good.
planes?
You never said it. Wow.
Don't know. Yeah, boy, I actually looked into Discords because I knew it might be something that I've told you before, so I checked the Discord just to make sure I'd never mentioned it.
For some
And
reason,
I
I also
hadn't.
thought you worked at the plant pot shop when I first started talking to you. So I'm like, surely.
That's
Ah,
actually
maybe I didn't.
possible.
Maybe it was.
I mean,
can't remember.
I can believe it. I mean, I was on
But
the
you have
edge
to
about
believe
it.
It's true.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you, like, I'll allow it. Well, you fooled both of the other contestants.
you
so that
really-
gains you
you
2
actually
points.
You
done it.
selected
Well
all
done.
truths, Aiden. That too. Thank you. Thank you.
Back up into the lead. Right, well, that does bring us to the end of round 2, and we will be heading
Oh,
on
well, we're taking
in
crafters.
to round 3. Indeed, the point tallies are 4 for Finnerdt, 3 for Craftman, and just 1 for Boyo. But that's a lot better than he started. You got to think he started -1, so
Yeah,
he's
done
coming
better than
up.
double.
Right, so we will move on
Boy,
to
I'm at
round
2 minus
3.
points, mate. So
You had so many minor points and you're still winning.
Round 3 is, of course, what's next, and this is where I show our 3 lovely contestants some clips from Rocket League, and not necessarily always famous clips. I know that in the first week we used a couple of esports clips and things. I found most of these on Reddit, and they mostly chose these because they're kind of funny. So it might be quite tough for you guys to figure out what is next. But I know you guys
mate, we know always know what's
exactly
gonna happen.
your casters, your RCS analysts. You know, you got the title and everything, so it's your time to shine. You don't want to be exposed in 4K. It's in 720p. I think actually the stream, but
I hate to inform you, this is only in 1080p. 720p, sorry, damn. Not even 4K.
I know.
No transcoding.
Exposed in 720p. Right.
I get a point for that. I was right.
I'm going to show you guys a clip, so make sure you're paying attention to this one as we move on in. And that is a little bit...
boy.
That is displaced.
That is a little bit displaced. We'll just quickly go back to the panel screen, and I will just try to fix that clip. Don't know why it made it so.
I'm just gonna dance to entertain people while you're.
I'm
while
not.
you're doing
I'm
that.
gonna sit.
I don't think that would
stupid.
entertain people. I think that would work counterproductively.
You know what entertain people? Following me on Twitter, Boyoroyo RL on Twitter, that would entertain people a lot. And me.
Please follow Octane.gg on Twitter.
Nah, don't do that.
Follow me on
at
Twitter. The only thing I tweet is
Octane_GG.
whenever I cast and go live. That's it.
All right, we'll try.
Okay,
this,
actually, you can
we'll
follow
try this
Octane.
one
You follow
again.
me as well.
I will show you the clip
Hold
again.
on. Here we go.
Go on.
There we
Wait.
go.
Wait.
Right.
Oh,
Oh, that was
I'm
quick.
going. What the fuck?
Can I
Do you wanna
demand
see it
a
one more time?
rewatch?
Yeah, let's see
Yeah.
it again.
One more time.
Hey, ball's going towards the corner there.
He jumped.
Um,
Right, okay,
First
I've got an
of all,
idea.
Okay, go for it.
I think what happens is you got the explosion, the demolition cloud there in the middle. So I think he goes through there, bashes another car, and then just gets scored into his own net. I think that's what happens.
Oh, see, no, I seen the guy at the very end jumping, so I think he's gonna jump, try and hit the ball into the opponent's net, but he's gonna lean too far backwards, and you know, like when you get that unfortunate touch where you just slip it off your car but send it miles towards a net, you're gonna send it right into his own net. Accidentally trying to score near a net, he's gonna fuck it up and hit it right into his own.
I have something similar to Crafters. So he's jumping basically through the smoke, and what's happened actually is the guy that demoed his teammate has been flying up into the air. You know, we sometimes gain momentum when
Oh yeah.
you demo. He's gonna be up in the air. Yeah, the guy that we're watching is gonna hit matey that's already in the air into the ball, and it's gonna be sort of an own goal. But he's like, for the guy that we were watching, the ball's gonna be in the correct net, basically.
It's gonna be an own goal by the guy
It's like a pull
who
shot.
didn't demo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sort of
okay.
pull shot. Yeah.
He pull shot on goals.
Yeah. So the guy that demos his teammate gets pull shot by the guy that we're watching, and then it goes into the blue net. Then. My prediction.
I reckon he comes through the
Oh,
smoke
you told us what you
cloud,
reckoned.
and then no, and then Turbo Pulsar is sitting there, and he's just like, no, get back to your side, head ass.
And
was
then the
that?
Queen of the Netherlands
That was
walks
like-
in, and she's angry because she's got a wrong fan pot.
There's no plan.
So
And then
the
And then there's
Cheers
the entire
and
youth of
Victor.
Abernethy that come in, and they go, "Oh yeah, where's the party at?
Where's my
What?
sausage supper?
Where's my tonic tea cake?"
where's the caramel slice? Where's baby Jesus? I don't know.
Baby
Don't know.
Jesus. It's the baby Jesus.
Baby Jesus
With
is
his,
with
in
all
a
of us.
CU Jimmy hat.
Right. Okay. Let's have a look at what the clip ended up being.
Okay.
Okay.
Not
That's
what I
all he
thought
does
it.
come through.
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
he-
That's
oh
just
my
a good
God.
goal.
I was gonna
That's
say
good.
that too. I was gonna say it's gonna be a goal.
Yeah, I was
Ah.
thinking that the Ter
Yeah.
said that in chat. I was like, fuck you, Ter.
No, yeah,
I was
exactly.
hot.
He got it right. He just went simple. I think you'll just score it. No one's covered that. I'm saying it
You know,
like,
Ethan,
no
I
one
thought
has
this was
Give
said
Terrace a
that.
point. Give
Ethan,
Terrace a
absolutely.
point.
I thought this show would have a little bit of substance to it, a little bit of something funny. I tried to have a laugh. I tried to have fun. But anyway, he's going to fucking go. All right, and Ethan, sure.
Like,
Guys, what's going to happen? Is he going to backflip 1,000 times and flip reset it and score his own net? No, he just scores a.
we've
a
got
nice
3
rebound.
Scottish people
There
in
you
this
go,
show
Terrace.
now.
Well
For
done,
fuck's
Terrace.
sake.
You got 1 point. Well done,
Why
Terrace.
is everyone here Scottish? This is incredibly.
Scotland.
Yeah.
Terziak's tied with Boyo.
I just popped him for a second.
Hi,
Then
Josie.
Right,
I don't know if
okay.
he.
You're now tied with Boyer after 1
me and
question.
Tears
Well
are
done,
still last.
Yes. Come on, Terrace. That's
Okay.
what we like
Go
to
on,
see.
mate.
Let's
Love
move
that.
on to the second clip. We've got 4 clips in total. So here
Okay.
we've got our second one. Again, it's gone weird.
If they're all
Ah.
just goals, I'm gonna kill you, just for the
If
record.
they're all just goals, are
You will
kill
not
me.
come out of this day alive.
Right. Sorry, guys, for the. It's
Honestly,
classic.
this is just unprofessional. Like, this is like I expected a higher quality of
Yeah.
production on this. Very astute broadcast
Absolute joke, actually.
from
The
from
fact that I've
you,
only got
Aidan.
1 point as an actual matter of fact is a joke.
I'm being grilled, and it's really not on.
Oh, as you can see, your panel is fully serious. You've got me in my jacket, Finn in his
think,
jumper, and
It's not a jump, it's
Charmander.
just a shit. I think Acid.com has a good point. It gets for 10 points without seeing a clip.
Okay, here we
like
go.
that.
He's gonna go.
We're
He's
gonna try and show you the clip
going
again.
to score.
I'm
Goal will happen.
I'm going to show you the
Alright.
clip,
He's gonna
and
get
by
3
the time
demos.
you're done watching it, I'm going to have left because you've hurt my feelings.
There's stole my prediction. Triple demo and he just scores the open net. Or no, triple demo and his teammate misses.
Just go triple demo, teammate misses. Okay.
And if that one's correct, I get 10 points.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it's-
Because it's blind.
All right, let's have a look. What happens here?
Okay, let's see.
It's again a Fennec.
Oh, orange. Oh, miss.
Oh. Can we get a
Okay,
rewatch?
right. I think
Watch it
I've
one more
got
time.
it.
We
Because
can
you.
watch it one
Yeah,
more time.
one more time.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I think
Right.
this is one of the classics.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a triple demo. I think it's a triple pinch. I think it's triple pinch by the blue team into the guy whose camera we're on, and it's their own goal.
Okay.
I think
my,
that's what happens.
my
Oh,
prediction
okay.
is everyone whiffs. And it just
Oh.
bounces in.
I'm thinking that the guy who's going up for the ball who just got bumped, he hits it into the crossbar, but the ball bounces down. His teammate's already given up, so he's barreling in towards net as a kind of giving up thing and hits the ball straight into the net after his teammate saves it.
All right.
So it's off the crossbar, bounces down on the line, his teammate hits it in.
Boy's going for own goal. Finn is going for everyone misses the ball. And Kraft is what was yours again?
I went for triple pinch by the blue team onto Matey's camera own goal.
Classic.
I love how all of Kraft
And
is.
then Turbo
just
Cup
like
also
these
comes up with a
200
steel
IQ
chair
plays.
and bashes
I
him.
mean, Crafts is clearly used to some absolute fucking crackhead scenics from his Abernethy experiences.
Yeah, he's
Right, well,
over
let's have a
over
look.
in Cali, uni. Fuck.
Let's have a look to see indeed what
Let's
does
have a
happen.
look.
Hang on then.
Okay. Should we cast
Mhm.
this as well? Big miss.
No.
Blue team. And everyone misses.
I wanted
Oh!
the classic. I was gonna go for it, but I was like, nah, I wanna go interesting. Fuck. Good play.
So
Literally
Finnet gets a
nobody
point here.
wins. Oh man,
Got it
Finn's
right.
starting to get ahead. Oh,
Finnet is
no.
actually starting to get ahead. You know, he had
Yeah,
a bit of a
he's-
slow and a rocky start. Lost a point for the what the hell is even that
I lost 2
moment?
points actually.
Lost 2 points. Yeah.
Yeah,
there you
2
go.
out of 3.
Actually,
And you're
can,
two
can,
ahead.
There's no
can
more,
I?
there's no more,
What I
so-
will say? Can I just take a point off Aiden? I know Aiden doesn't have any points, but I think Acid claimed what's the Rocket League, or
I
what the hell is even that? And he
No, but
missed
there's
it.
a limit of 3, and we already had 3.
No, it was claimed. It was claimed, and he didn't drop
I think
it.
it played. I think it played.
No, it didn't
No,
play. I saw in chat, but it didn't play. And there already were 3 instances before, and there was a limit of
What the
3.
hell is even that?
I mean, no, hang on.
You lost the point, sorry.
No. I was told the limit of 3 instances
wop.
per show, and that's the 4th. Hang on a moment. Hang on a moment.
Wait, what are you
want that
gonna
point
do?
back.
Write to Ofcom?
I want that
you
point
can send
back.
me an angry letter if you want, Finnet. You just lost. the point.
You know what? And Finn's being very, very, very bad, but I think I should get Finn's point just because of how the way he's acting.
Nah, you're right, Charmander.
Oh, fuck. I was trying-
Squirtle.
All right, let's have a look at our third clip.
Very
This is
hesitant.
the Marantz game.
Very hesitant. Is that the end of it?
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay, right, okay. What we got here? So we got Matey looking at the ball.
Oh, wait,
no,
well, there's more.
There was more.
So it cut out for us, and can we see it again?
See one more time.
Yeah, one throws there. Okay. Matey looking at the ball, very hesitant. Hands in. Has to pitch or pinch it. Fails miserably. There's a rule 2. Hmm. Interesting.
Okay.
Hmm.
He sort of half pinched it off the back wall, but it hits the two guys that are locked, and then it goes in off of them too. One of them.
So he
I
hits
think-
it into them, and it kind of.
Yeah. So he sort of half pinched it off the back wall, and it hits the two cars that are
like a little pinball move.
Oh, okay. I think I know.
Yeah,
it.
whatever.
I think that the blue car breaks the rule 2 and he flips out of the way or drives out of the way or something like that and hits the ball into his own net because of it. Like, the curse when you break the rule 2, you always have something bad happen
the
to
rule
you.
2 curse.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it
You
is
can-
rule 2, everyone in chat,
Yeah.
before you get to is piss off. Rule 1 is keep the ball up, rule 2 is stay locked together. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I think similar into what you were saying there. It's going to be like a half pinch kind of thing. I think he pinches it off the wall, and then Blue Matey doinks it to his own net.
Crafters,
I
have you
think
said pinch every single one?
I think so. Yeah, that's what all these Reddit clips are. They're always pinches, or always some bloody.
I think we've just witnessed the
flip
fact that
reset
they're not
thing.
always pinches, though.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
are.
We've just witnessed 2 cases of counter evidence.
Well, I disagree. I think those were fake clips, fake
Okay.
news.
So, Crowder, you were going for a pinch, and how's it going in?
Pinch off the wall, then it hits into the Blue Matey who's locked in rule 2. And yes, it's Kiefer, it's rule 2. Doinks off of him and into the it's into the orange net at the other side of the field.
Okay.
That's very similar to mine, except it goes in the other net,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay, well, let's have a look to see what exactly happens.
Hang on, is that front to back?
So this is
Yeah, I mean, the guy's gonna
this is
drive away.
twos as well. All right, so he does go up for it. Oh, and then he gets it's a transitional rule 2.
That was amazing.
Did someone say that in chat? Hang on.
Can we see that again, please?
Yeah, we can
I want
see
to see
this
that
again.
again.
I said it was kind of close.
Said that.
Well, it wasn't like purposely, but yeah, it was kind of close.
No
that way,
way.
yeah.
Okay, so rule 2 on those guys, and then he comes
switcheroo.
through.
By the way, actually, that's a good point.
Giving the
You
old
cannot have-
switcheroo.
Oh my god.
That was amazing.
That's
incredible.
brilliant. That
By
I've
the way,
never seen something like that before.
Let's
That's
put it in chat.
amazing.
When you have Goldfish on this thing, you cannot let him do Reddit clips. That's all he does his spare time is look at the Reddit clips.
That's true. It's not the clip you thought. I saw the one where the guy ends up on the it gets a little bit of sexy time. I saw that one on the Reddit. I didn't include it. But no, I had to include it. So I knew that you guys probably wouldn't get it because it's a very unlikely situation that just happened.
That's mad.
But it was a clip that I thought you'd appreciate. So
Yeah, I
last
very much
clip to
appreciate it.
go, and we will just how
So
should
go
we do
on.
this is actually from a live stream.
I looked at the first second of this clip today.
Just gonna
and
go
I didn't look at the
around
rest.
like
Oh my god.
Did you see it?
I don't know who
See
that
it again?
is.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you got bumped mid-air
please.
there. Let's see it again.
Who should be there for cross?
Who is this, by the way?
I'm not sure.
You.
Just gonna go around that
He's,
guy.
he's in my room. Hmm.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Okay,
sitting
I
next to
think-
Crafton,
So
wasn't
I
he?
think I think he pinches it.
I'm going to say the same thing here, Crafters. I'll say he pinched it off the ball in his own net.
This will end up being a pinch as well. So he's on the orange side of the field just now. Did I get that?
He's on the orange
blue?
side, yeah.
He's on the
He
orange
is
side.
blue.
He's blue. Air dribbling. He just got bumped.
But the ball's
Um,
on the blue side of his car, if that makes sense. I think he's going to pinch it into his own net.
I think sort of similar to the last clip. He just gets someone's not going to
Similar the last
transition
clip,
into the
he
air dribble.
transitions into a rule 2.
Ima-
Mid-air.
No, I was thinking. Imagine you're air dribbling and someone comes and like steals the air dribble and just keeps it going. That'd be incredible. I don't think that's what happens though. I will say he gets bumped out of the air. but actually no, two of the opposing team come and bump him. One succeeds, and then one's just a tiny little bit late, and he puts it in his own net. So the guy we're watching, he technically scores a goal off of it.
But in his own net.
So
Okay.
what does Finn think?
So, he's not in a position to pinch himself. So what I think is going to happen, he's going to sort of continue hanging behind the ball, and then one of the opponents come in. They just try to hit the ball away, but they actually hit him, and then they hit him into the ball, and then he scores an own goal
Oh, that's
because his
smarter than me.
teammate, his third man, doesn't expect the ball to come back with that much power.
Hmm.
Mm.
That's a really good
It's
answer.
it's a tricky one.
Yeah, I'm really bad at this.
Yeah. So just for clarification, I think it goes into the orange net.
Okay.
It goes into the orange net. That's what I'm saying. But he
So you're
gets
saying his team
he
gets
gets
to go.
he gets well, he just got bumped by Orange Guy 1. Orange Guy 2 bumps him off the air dribble, but then Orange Guy 3 comes and hits the ball into the orange net. That's what I think.
Well, I do like that as well, but I've already said pinch, so I fucked it.
And
Yeah,
you
I
give
fucked
us
it
an
here.
answer?
I said pinch it in the own net.
But he pinched it himself into his own net. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
That's
but
what
I
Boyle's
realised how
gone
bad
with.
of an idea that was now, so too bad.
Finn, what was
I
yours
mean, who
again?
knows? So mine is he sort of continues to fall behind the ball, and then one of the other team comes in to try to clear the ball, but they hit him into the ball, and he scores an own goal because
Okay.
his third man teammate doesn't expect it to come back with that much power.
Okay, well, let's have a look to see if any of you were right. Got the
We should be
full
there for
clip here.
cross. Good boost.
Okay. So he goes to the air
Just
dribble.
gonna go around that
Through.
guy.
There's bump number 1. Keeps it going.
Oh my god!
And-
Oh
Oh no, it is as well.
my god! That did not look like he was in
Oh.
position to pinch it, but then he got
I
bumped.
decided to go away from the meme, and it ends up being correct.
But he didn't get bumped, right? He didn't get
Oh,
bumped. It was just
God.
himself.
Well, this is the first. Yeah, indeed, Crafters. We were just seeing in chat saying that you're going to be a meme. Something happened.
Yeah.
Crafters goes, it's going to be a pinch.
He's gonna pinch. Well, to be fair, on Boyo's stream last week when we were doing the tier list, for all the NA guys, I thought, he's just a nice guy. That's
Yeah,
what
he
that's
Can't
the
be a
grade
very
I
little
gave all the
originality.
NA casters. It's like, he seems like a nice enough guy. There
Well,
you go. Yeah.
that brings
Well,
us
he
to the
did
end.
pinch it,
The end
and I
of round
didn't say
3.
it, so I don't get a point.
The end of round 3, and Boyo's actually catching up.
I'm
Craftman.
catching up. I'm only
Crafters,
one
Oh,
you've
point
man.
really
behind.
stagnated since round 1. You've just been sat there on 3. It's not
Yeah,
good.
you know-
Yeah.
Finnerdt
It's-
could have
it's
been
not-
2 points up, but he lost one. So
Well, I am 2 points up, but then suddenly there was a fourth. What the hell even is this? So there was only supposed to be 3. So I've been scammed. So justice for the people and giving my point back.
right. Well,
No.
you can earn your point back because coming up now we've got round
Already
4.
have.
It's quick fire trivia, and pretty much one of these rounds that kind of just explains itself. Doesn't need too much additional explanation. I'm just going to be asking you questions every time you get an answer right, and you get a point. Every time you get it wrong, you don't get a point. And we're just going to go in order as we have been doing for the whole show so far, from left to right. So first question will go to Boyer. Now, all I need from you guys is quick answers. You know, no changing answers halfway through. I will take your first answer, and that's it. You know, weakest link style. You know, no second chances, no takesies, backsies. Right.
It's because you look like not Widdicombe. What's her name?
Robinson. We've got the
Robinson,
same. We've
that's
got
it.
similar colour
Your
hair.
own
We've got
animal.
similar hair. She's got short
Yeah.
ginger hair as well. So, and I'm sure she's got a beard.
I'm pretty sure one random episode of the Weakest Link, she just grew a beard. And that was, never mentioned again.
Right. Because this goes quite quickly, I don't update the scores in real time. I will be tallying them on one of my cue cards, and so I'm just going to quickly write all your names down here so I don't forget.
Wow, so prepared.
Who's
Just do
who's.
BCS, you know.
Yeah, so prepared.
Very prepared.
Forgot I do this by hand. Well, anyway, it didn't take me long to write your names. I'm not that slow at writing, fortunately. Boyo, the first question. Approximately, what is the MMR of Danny Boy ATM?
Ooh.
Right, okay, that isn't fair because Danny's MMR
Within
changes by
50.
200 on a
Within 50.
regular basis. But he changes. Danny could be GC2 or Diamond 3 in the same day. I've seen him fluctuate so much. Like, okay, so he's probably high. So Danny's about the same as me last time I played with him. And wait, this in 3s or 2s?
3s.
3s. Last time I played with Danny, he was about GC1.
This isn't
Which
a quick
is
answer. This is supposed to be
1550.
quick.
I would say that 1550.
1550.
Michael, took too long.
So no, he's actually sitting around 1800.
See, that's what I mean. I can assure you, about a week ago he was 1550. I bet you. The man
that-
just doesn't do anything else.
So that is indeed wrong, unfortunately, boyo. All right,
Right.
question number 2, going on to Crafters. Who is the youngest player in Rocket League with more than $500 in winnings?
Ooh. He's young right now.
Who's
okay.
young
than
right
500.
now? I don't know. Almost everyone that plays Rocket League.
Wait, sorry,
Snaps.
1 second. 1 second. Danny's 1599 right now in freeze.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Don't care.
Keep discussing it while I think of really young players.
I'll give you half.
Quick
a point.
answer.
I'll
Whoa,
give you half a
quick
point.
fire. Hello, ref.
Quick answer.
I will say Itachi.
It is not Itachi. It's actually a player
I
called
say-
Oski. He is the youngest player in
Oski.
Rocket League with more than $500 winnings. He's
Crafters.
14 years old, born in February. Not sure
How old
which
do you think
year.
Daniel?
Itachi? How old
When
do you
was
think
Daniel
Itachi
born?
is?
I thought Itachi was fairly young.
Itachi's
thought
been
he was, like,
around since like
50.
season 3.
He's like 18 or something, mate.
Is he? Oh well, there you
Remember he
go.
got banned for
I thought it
playing.
was going to
Like,
be Daniel.
No, I thought it was in the
Exposed
European
it,
one, I don't know
swear
why.
At least
20p.
didn't fucking say scrub kill, all right?
I'm just saying, no, Aiden can I get that point though? You know.
I give you 0.5.
Oh,
I
Daniel's
give
from
you
December.
0.5.
What do you mean? I can't have
half,
50.
you get half. You get
I
half.
want 1.
Get
Oh,
a half
shut
point.
the
Take your half point and
Look,
go.
Finnett's
go-
happy
go
about
light
it
a
because
fire
I've done him
somewhere.
dirty earlier. So there we
I
go.
was
You get half a
fucking
point.
Yeah, but I got a point taken away. He gets half a point for nothing.
I was right though. My answer was correct. He's
But clearly
15.
it wasn't because it was 1800.
He's 1599.
I'm the one with the answers on the card, okay? Like,
Fuck your card.
all right,
Quizmaster is always right.
Question number 3, Finn. Who is the oldest active player in Rocket League with more than $500 in winnings?
Karma?
Who?
Karma?
Comment. No, that would be incorrect. The name of the player is actually Lethal Kale. He is the oldest player currently active.
Karma's not active anyway.
Ooh.
Currently active.
Well, she's a sub.
Sure,
I
wait,
think
surely
he's
there's
she hasn't,
28.
like-
Wait,
She
how
hasn't
much,
retired.
Finn, how much did Banjo carry me? Surely Banjo carry the oldest.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a Wikipedia page. I don't think.
Ah, surely he's got earnings though. He makes bank. Surely, maybe not.
Finn literally only knows people with Wikipedia pages because he probably made them all.
Oh my god, Lethal Kill is like a month older than Karma. God damn it.
All right.
I was so sure. I was
Ah.
genuinely thinking Banjo carry that whole time. Well,
All right, boyo. Here you got some time to redeem yourself because I only gave you half a point, but now you've got a chance to get a whole point. Question number 4: which org has the most winnings in Rocket League?
Oh,
oh,
dude, he's...
energy.
Surely.
Wait,
It is NRG.
yeah.
Do you
Tried to
know-
think that
do
was
you
it.
know-
Used to
do you know
Lucas
how
on a
much-
daily
no,
basis,
no,
dude.
he's wrong. It's the general NRG.
No, they-
to be
True.
fair,
True.
I wrote down on my card, I will accept NRG.
Oh, all right, okay.
Yeah,
Fair
they
enough.
they have the most winnings in Rocket League with
They
more than
recently
a
got a
million.
million. Yeah.
1 million. I think 51,000. That's a lot of money.
Lot of dollar.
Okay, so moving on to Crafters. Question number 5. Which player has the most winnings in Rocket League?
Oh. Well, was it someone
I
on
know this.
NRG or is it European player? I'm gonna say K-Dop.
It is indeed K-Dot that you've got that one
Aye.
correct.
I thought I
Okay.
saw that on Wikipedia tweeted that out not too long ago about like players' winnings and stuff.
Yeah, he's earned a total of $442,614
Oi.
throughout his career so far.
Nearly
Okay.
a day's work.
All right, Finnick, question number 6. Who is Boyoroyo's favourite player?
Boyoroyo?
Oh, okay.
Is that your answer, Boyoroyo?
Yeah.
No, I've got down Bromda Swagged.
Okay.
Oh no, I
that's
thought
not
it was gonna be
fair.
something else. I thought
can't
it was
even-
gonna be a Twitter. I thought it was gonna be with your Twitter interaction the other day. I won't say who, just
you
in
mean
case.
Gyro?
but- Yes,
Wait.
I mean Gyro. I wasn't gonna say because it might come up, but
What were you going to say, boy?
I thought gonna be like I thought maybe Aidanseesthings. I was gonna say Rattles. Just like the guy.
All right, boy. Question number 7.
You got fucked there. I'm sorry.
We cast the semi-finals of Nice Cactus Weekly Elite Cup 13 together, which featured With My E-Girls and which other team?
Got 13 with my e-girls, and 13 was the most recent one that I
Quickfire
done
trivia, by the way.
with my e-girls, and
Oh.
it was
talk.
it was fuck. with my egos. It was something mum. It was a mum joke. It was a mum joke. Joe Mama. It was something like Joe Mama.
It was Joe Mama. It was Joe Mama. I also wrote down I will accept Joseph's mum because that was the.
I made a joke about her going through menopause, and apparently that wasn't suitable.
Oh, good grief.
All right, Cross. Question number 8. For what reason did I almost get cancelled?
Oh, I know this. Wait, Cross, you don't know this?
Like on Twitter or just generally?
You're thinking that's Steve if he gets it wrong.
Generally.
As a caster, generally.
I don't know. You made a crap Rocket League talk show, game show thing.
Can I steal? That was
Like how
steal.
someone in chat's just gone ginger.
No, I don't think. This is a wonderful show. I'm sorry.
So, Boyo, I think you know the answer.
I don't know the answer. I don't know.
It's well, falling asleep during a. It was during a cast jelly. It was like
we were
tier
talking
7
about that. We were talking about
Yeah.
this on
Like I
the
say, I'm
bloody
sure you know.
podcast a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we actually have
Oh, no.
emotes for that in the chat. Sleepy
boy.
Aiden. That is directly from that cast.
Yeah, I guess.
Did you actually appear on camera asleep?
Yes.
That's right.
Oh,
He's doing
Lord.
shit for that now.
I was pretending to be asleep. The game was really boring. Okay, so moving on. Finnerdt, question number 9. What is the prize pool for Rocket League for the Intel World Open?
Totally?
Yeah.
Overall?
The
you
total
mean?
overall prize pool.
250,000.
Yeah, that is correct.
Oh, I thought it was $500,000.
That's for.
Yeah, no, the reason I know this
combined
is I
with
literally
Street Fighter,
I
think.
made the events.
Oh
last
yeah,
week.
okay.
So
Alright.
it's Europe and the Americas have 80k, and then the other two have 45k each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Boyo. Question
Like,
number
I'm
10.
fuzzy.
Which 6 teams qualified for the NA Championship?
Ah.
Energy,
I see.
Space Station, Phase, G2, Rogue, and who have I forgot? Energy, Space Station, Rogue, and Envy.
Yep, you are correct. Those are the 6 teams that have qualified for the championship. And
Can I get the EU one, please?
Can I get the EU
Nah,
one,
Kratos
please?
getting that one. He's gonna
I'll
name
take,
that
I'll
next.
take and the other two as well, mate.
well,
I'll take all
actually,
three of them.
it's question number 11. Earlier, I mentioned how I almost got cancelled. So this one's Crafters. Earlier, I mentioned how I almost got cancelled. But which caster did G2 rock the RL community with when they announced him for the grid alongside Orb?
Oh,
good.
that would be Mr. Richard Lewis.
That
I
is
don't get
correct.
this easy question now. I'm gonna write.
Hey, Finn, me and you both bought by, aren't we?
This is not an easy question.
Oh,
Hold on.
you take this.
Hold on. I'll
Okay.
leave this one as a bonus because I've got one bonus question in here, and instead I can swip them because this makes more sense. What did Finnerdt drink out of to send respect to Achieves during the April Fool's Galaxy Race history?
Even I know this, I'm pretty sure.
A kettle.
Yeah.
Yes, oh, yes, you are correct.
Thank you, thank
You
you.
remember your own cast. What a surprise. Okay, so Boyo, question number 13. With which 2 players is Bluey teaming up with to going into IWO?
It is Speed and it's Bluey, Speed, and fuck.
TikTok.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
who
do.
is it?
I've honestly
snatch
not
it?
kept up with all the team announcements for IWO yet.
That's the point.
Yeah, no, it's I can't remember. I would say Resi, but I don't think it's Resi, is it?
It's not Resi, no.
Nah.
Finnerdt, who did you think it was? I'm not going to give you a point. for
Relating
it, but-
wave.
Oh,
Is it
it is. I knew I forgot
yeah.
someone. I'm thinking
Do,
of all the.
do I now get half a point?
No, you
No,
don't.
I was ready. I got half a point. You just got my answer. No, what the fuck?
Okay.
Sorry, I'm smarter than you. My
If I
bad.
lose by half a point, Aiden, I'm suing you.
So,
If I lose by a
okay.
point, I'm gonna kill him.
so Crafters, where did Endpoint place in the RCSX point standings?
You should know this, Kratos.
Oh, thanks for that. Well, like the overall point standings at the end.
Yeah.
7 must have been 9th, I think they were.
Incorrect. They actually placed
Ooh.
10th.
Oh,
is it
10? Oh.
So
Oh, because
Finnerdt,
they got jumped by SK Gaming, didn't they?
Uh-huh.
well, Finnerdt, which team did Endpoint place behind?
Oh,
and
SK
by how
Gaming.
many points? No, you're
how many
incorrect.
Oh.
Oh.
It
Wait,
was
what?
actually Galaxy Racer, 10 points ahead of Endpoint at the end.
okay.
Oh.
Should have known that. Should have known that. I specifically
Shoulda known
asked
it.
you two
Decided the
guys.
grid,
Well, so one bonus question. First person to answer.
Oh, Lord.
During the C stream of the NA Major, there was a mistake in the names of the casters, specifically crafters. Which caster's name was there instead?
Was it Danny?
Ironic.
Oh yeah, it was Irelic and.
It's
No,
either
I think it was Danny. I think it was Danny. Danny was at my place.
No, they're all wrong.
No.
I mean, that's Boyoroyo.
It was you. It was Aiden. It was you.
It was
I had
Ace.
your name.
It was
No, it wasn't me. I wasn't on it.
Sorry,
Fine,
I
Robert,
feel
I
like
wasn't on
I'm
any
hard
major.
done by here. These two guys were on the C stream. I wasn't.
I
Hang on.
wasn't there. I wasn't on that one. I was
don't
on
give a
the
shit.
You're on the
Yeah.
main Dutch stream.
It was
Yeah, but
indeed.
Yeah,
there'll
big
be
boy.
screenshots in that chat.
Surely
Nah,
Craft doesn't get that
These
point.
are some real biased questions.
All right, so Craft was the first one to give me a correct answer, so I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah,
give him points.
we got every other answer wrong first. I gave up after I got my wrong answer. I thought it was a one answer, one go.
Well, unfortunately, boy, I don't really make too strict rules.
I mean, this chat, I
I
didn't get
never
my
said
one
you couldn't
point.
go again.
Give me this. I didn't give a point for getting Danny's
then-
MMR right.
I give you half a point. It's something.
I'm
Right.
not taking that.
So I will
If
tally.
anything, you got Danny to blame here.
I will
not
tally the
Aiden.
points now. So Boyo, you got 3.5 points in this round. So that brings you up onto 4.5. Crafters, you got another
2 points
3
already.
points this round.
Ooh.
That
I'm
brings you up onto
5.5 right
6. And Finnerdt got 2 points this round. So you're tied on 6 for first place between the two of you.
I'm 7 points.
I'm just saying it, and I was in 2 points, and you gave me 4.5, adding 3.5 on. That's not
You
how
still
it
don't
works.
win, though.
But hang on, I should be on
No,
7.
I should be 0.5 behind, and I got scammed out of a win because of the Danny White MR question.
He is on 5.5.
Aiden can't do maths and scam out of 0.5 points.
Can't do no quick maths. We'd all be tied if I gave him a 4 point.
Yeah. Just let me and Finn be tied. Let's do a tiebreaker.
I'm so upset.
We do a 1-for-1 in Rocket League. It's a tiebreaker.
Well, Terziak has a point, so
no.
if he's still there in the chat, he can give the point to someone.
Oh, go on, Terrace.
I mean,
give the
my
point
point
to
was taken away.
We're
I feel
teammates
hard
in
done by
Ferrari,
it.
Terrace. You know you want to. We're
Guys,
doing
I'm learning
F1 League
wheel
on
for
Sunday,
you.
and Terziak's my teammate.
Yeah, but I'm
on.
his Padawan.
I'm
Are you?
Scottish.
You're
Yeah.
the caster, and you just shit on us all the time.
It's very easy to do so because you are shite.
I mean, I wasn't denying that at all. There you go.
I mean, I maintain I should be on 7 points because there was a clear message in the format that said only 3 times will the special event happen, and there was a 4th.
I like how I get you all to show up 40 minutes early so I can tell you the wrong things.
Yep. And still,
You gotta be on your toes, Finn. Come on. Gotta be on your
I
toes.
was on my
Gotta
toes
keep
for
up.
the first 3, and after that I was like, oh, they're done now. Yeah, we've reached limit 3, and then Aiden goes, no, Finn, I'm gonna fuck you in the mouth. And then
I get
you know, now here we are.
Just gotta stay on your toes,
Absolutely
mate.
scammed.
Always be alert, Finn. Always be alert. That's your lesson from today. Always be alert.
Well,
I've
I
just
think,
finished the uni year. I don't need to be alert for anything.
I
Stay,
think
stay
Terziak-
alert. Control the virus. Save lives.
I think Terziak's not here, so if
I win.
Drumsaws can give the point.
Oh,
Go on,
no.
drums.
Oh,
Drums.
that's,
Oh no, it's in
that's some
drums' hands.
favoritism right there.
Drum
Go
seen
on,
that I got
drums.
scammed. Surely gives it to me. Drum sees the issues I've had to go through getting scammed.
Here's the thing. I know both drums and Terrors. They are essentially the same person. They always admit they are exactly the same person, except one's Scottish, one's English. That's the only difference between the two of them. So I think drums is a good substitute for Terziak in this instance.
Right, Drums, how long did it take to type our
Alright,
names? It's not
Drums.
that fucking hard.
Just thinking,
Go
but
on,
I
who you
mean,
giving
we
the
wouldn't
point
be in
to?
this situation if Aiden was,
Go on.
you know, abiding.
Yeah, if he gave me the 0.5 points extra I deserve.
That's fine. If you
just
wanted
all
a
be
0.5 points back, I should have got an extra point.
The Craft is sucking up nicely, he gets it.
Right,
Yes!
that was of this win.
Thank you, drums.
Absolute scam.
So Crafters is the winner of episode 2 of What in the Rocket League. Finna, I'm sorry for scamming you at a point.
No,
and
no,
Boy,
no,
I'm
no.
sorry for your missing 0.5. But
I'm not having
Oh
this.
man.
I'm not
I'm
having
not
this.
having it. I should revolt. Let's make our own game show, Finn.
I
Make our own
do-
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
but I think Boys should get his 0.5 point, and I think I should get my point.
I think you should get your 1. I think I should get my 0.5 and we should all be tied in 6 points together. We're all winners here.
Either way, I'm on 7 and I beat you both. So get fucked, everybody.
Those are
Well,
some
you
fighting
clearly
words.
didn't beat me.
Being all nice up until now, so you can earn himself some little brownie points with Drumsers in the chat, and now just get shit on.
Get shit on,
Do you
everybody.
really think you should give it to this dude?
Oh,
This
man.
is this
Well, that brings us to
this is
the
the worst
end.
game show I've ever participated in.
Yeah, I'm really upset.
Well, you've only been
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
just
you've
give him the
probably
right
only
to
been on
drums,
one, so it's the
Oh,
worst
you don't
and the
know, you
best
don't, you
same
don't know
thing.
me, Aidan.
I'm a regular
You're a regular at the
panel.
Queen's game show,
I
actually.
make regular panel appearances at
On the
game
que-
shows
yeah, with the
everywhere.
Queen, with the
Yeah.
Queen and Turbo
Yeah.
Pulsar.
Yeah.
With Queen and Turbo Pulsar.
All right, but that brings us to the
Next
end
time,
of the
Finn,
show.
put a plant pot on your head. You'll be fine.
I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I hope
been
everyone
fun.
in the chat has enjoyed it as well. All of you contestants, it
I'll
doesn't
give
matter
you an
who
extra
won,
point by drum saws.
you will all be receiving one of the cue cards in the mail
Ooh.
as a sort of a souvenir, a little gift to go away with. It doesn't really matter in the end who won, apart from Crafters now has the bragging rights to it and can write it on his wall or something. But yeah,
I'm gonna
from-
spray paint it on the Duke of Wellington statue in the middle of Glasgow.
But we will see you guys in well, I won't see you guys in particular, Boyoroyo, Craftman and Finnerdt, but I will see chat.
I'm coming back for Champions of Champions, am I? Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. At the end of the season, we'll probably do something like that. So for
I
sure.
can't wait to be invited to that one. All right, if you win this episode.
But yeah, no, we'll see everyone back here in 2 weeks. Thank you all for joining, and yeah, take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Bye bye.
And, all that stuff.
Bye.
Bye-bye.